Well, we were going to go to India from the States, and since we couldn't go any other way, we had to go by neutral vessel. So when we left Buenos Aires, we would have to go through the Atlantic and then up through the Suez and that way. And that's why we got to Gibraltar, because you cross the Atlantic, and that's where you land before you go into the Mediterranean Ocean. And so we were in Gibraltar about a week. It's a very interesting place. You're not allowed to blow your horn. You have to clap your hands when the car goes for some reason. And they have deep tunnels there to stay in. But of course, we stayed on board ship. And that's when you got the word that we could go all the way to India on the same ship. We were very fortunate, really, because we could have been in Gibraltar who knows how long. And then from Gibraltar we went, and the war in Europe ended while we were in Italy. And there were only 3 of us on board. And there's no tourist anything. So we always got off with sailors' passes. So every place we went, we did all the things that the sailors could do. But then when we were in Italy, war ended, big celebration. Everybody on board was drunk except the barkeeper and us 2. It was quite a celebration. And then our ship went to we picked up a whole bunch of soldiers in Italy who had come out of Poland, and we deposited them in Egypt. And we landed in Alexandria, and we were going to be there a week. And we'd never seen the pyramids or anything, so we went down to Cairo. And at that time, Neil Wilson, which was our current president's father, and my classmate, he was in Cairo. So we at that time, everything was open. We climbed to the top of the pyramids and did all kinds of fun stuff. Imagine, and all of this is on general conference pay. I mean, you know, we'd draw what we needed, but we were frugal. So then we went through the Suez and up into India. And crossing the Indian Ocean, they zigzagged because a lot of U-boats. And our guys hated those U-boats. Oh, I have to tell you one more thing. When we went through, after Gibraltar, we were going through the Mediterranean, and all of a sudden there was great things in the telegraph office. And apparently the word had gotten out that we had been sunk. It was a ship right ahead of us that got sunk with a U-boat. And we picked up the passengers that had gotten downed. And there was one poor guy, I'll never forget him. He was so disgusted. Razor blades are very difficult to get. And he'd saved up enough for a long time and lost them all when the ship went down. And he was more angry about losing his razor blades than the ship going down. So we picked up all the people floating in the ocean and took them to the next port. So a lot of good experience I had that most kids my age wouldn't have had. I don't remember the name of the ship that was sunk, unfortunately. It was right ahead of us.